I say with certainty that it's decreased by at least 50%, if not more. Before it was to the level where like I couldn't even function
Mm.
and it was all I could think about. And I just wanted to be able to get back to my life, focus on the things I enjoy doing. And now I can do that.
What were your main struggles?
I think first of all, it was the panic attacks. After that moment of like really high emotion, kind of like, cools off, it's all the self-doubt and low self-esteem, low self-confidence kind of just made me close up on myself again and
Yeah.
felt like I wouldn't be able to go to work, I wouldn't be able to go to training, I wouldn't be able to do the things I love because I'm always going to be limited by my anxiety. The thing that helped me the most was just learning how to regulate my emotions. So we kind of worked on a lot of tools, including breath work and havening, things like that. The coaching sessions with you has really helped to increase my confidence. One thing I mentioned during our first or second session was the fact that um, it would cause me a lot of anxiety to do like a presentation in front of a lot of people, so like public speaking and things like that. And but now I can say with certainty that it wouldn't be an issue for me if I had to do a presentation. I feel confident. I feel like I can do it. And even if I have some doubts, I'm just in a better mental space to be able to, address those doubts and find confidence in myself to actually get it done. In all parts of life, now I just feel more confident. Prior to the coaching sessions, I would still go to work, but I wouldn't feel good. It would be after a lot of like I'd have this massive mental battle within myself where I'd end up telling myself, like, yeah, it's work. You have to go. Just let's go. And but in reality, I wouldn't want to. And
Yeah.
I'd be afraid, or I don't know, I'd expect or like I'd anticipate a negative outcome from me trying something or going to work or going to training. But now the space I'm in currently, I'm able to just let go of that belief, of that thought.
Mm.
So it doesn't disappear, it does come. So I still have those thoughts, but I'm aware of them and I'm able to, let go of those thoughts and still move on and still go to work, but it's just with just a better headspace. So I can still go to training. I can go to work. I can go out for a meal. I can go out with my friends, without this feeling of dread or like without this feeling that if I do that, something bad will happen.
What advice would you give to someone who's struggling with anxiety, panic attacks? What would you say to them?
I would really recommend them to start coaching sessions. I think it's been the best thing I've done for myself. And I think like I mentioned to you at some point, it didn't only help me with my anxiety, it's actually helped me improve other aspects of my life. So getting into a routine, becoming a healthier person all around. And when you're able to do these things, it has a direct impact, it has a positive impact on your mental health. And your anxiety would just decrease by at least 50%.
Yeah. So that's my next question. How intense was your anxiety on our first session, and how intense was it on our last session from 1 to 100?
First session, I think when I reached out to you, I was very anxious and in desperate need for like, some guidance. So I'd easily put it 80.
80. And how was it 1 to 100 on our last session when we had a conversation about, wow, we're in a really good position here to go forward?
30 or 40
Yeah,
out of 100. Yeah, easily.
that's crazy. That's good.
Yeah. And I think that's what was important with our sessions as well, was me learning that you can't expect to not be anxious. That being anxiety is a feeling, like you have
Mm.
a million of other feelings. So you can't expect to never feel anxious. It's just that right now you're a little oversensitive. So, your mind, your body kind of just uh goes into this panic mode for anything. But the reality is, there is a lot of work that you can do to help re-regulate your emotions, to help change the way you think. So you don't need to expect that you're never going to feel anxious again, but you just need to know that if you do feel anxious again, you've got all the tools
Yes.
to handle it.
That's amazing. Damn, you've done amazing. You've really smashed it. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all the changes you've made to your life.
I'm proud of myself too. I think it took a lot of time, which and I know it's not done yet because I still have like bad days, but that's just part of it. Like it takes practice to be able to change the way you think, to be able to change negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So yeah, you should just be patient.